Right guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. In this video we've got another play review, and this time it is on the end of era or premium SBC Wayne Rooney. As you can see, I've played tons of games with him, got plenty of goals and assists. You can see by the contributions, 103 and 41, which is just crazy. There is a few squad battles in there, I won't lie, but majority I played FUT Champs this weekend. Didn't play all 30, but a lot of them are rivals as well. So yeah, so there are his stats. So obviously you can tell the way this review is going to go just by looking at the stats. But we'll get into his actual in-game stats. So pace-wise, he's very good. Whether that's for you playing him cam, centre mid, CDM, or even centre forward and striker, because he definitely can play anywhere along them positions. To be honest with you, you could probably even play him on the wing if that's what you felt was necessary for your team. I've not personally used him there, so I can't judge him in them positions, but to be honest with you, I can imagine him being just as good. But personally, I wouldn't play him there. But yeah, I can see him still playing really well. So onto his shooting, his attack positioning, everything in his shooting is just unbelievable. Everything 91 or above, you just can't ask for much more, to be honest. So there's nothing wrong with that at all. Then same with his passing, and to be honest with you, it's the same theme throughout this. Passing, everything except curve and short pass 90 plus, which is just incredible. His dribbling, composure's maxed out, which is what you want, especially if he's going to be getting into the positions for you to be scoring, or whatever. Really, the composure, just being on the ball in difficult situations, maybe getting pressured, he's going to be so easy to use on the ball. Dribbling and ball control, very good as well. Reactions, top tier. And then the balance, a bit low, but at the end of the day, everything else makes up for it really. And agility 86, which you can't complain with, to be honest. Defending is a weird one for this card because they're actually very good, and this is why I was saying you can use him CDM / centre mid really. You've got decent interceptions for a striker, especially. Then got very good heading, good defensive awareness as well. And that's the one I look at the most, is interceptions and defensive awareness. And then stand tackle a bit lower with 70, and slide tackle the worst one. But at the end of the day, I'm not sure how often you're going to slide. I don't think you need to slide that often really in these FIFA games, to be honest. So I don't think that would be much of an issue. And for his physical stats, got very good jumping, which helps with his heading accuracy if he gets into the area where you can head with him. Very good stamina, is going to last you the full game, and even going into extra time if that happens. And then his strength and aggression is incredible. That the whole round card is just insane, to be honest. So as a striker, you could put some sort of chem style on, like an engine, boost his pace. Maybe, I think it does balance as well, so that could be a good option if you're going to play him as a striker. If you're going to play him like a centre mid / CDM, I'd just say shadow all day. You're going to get max on his defending, and then his pace is going to skyrocket to pretty much max as well. So if you're going to play him centre mid / CDM, I'd say shadow, and anything else I'd probably say engine, to be honest. So there is stats, and trait wise, he's got outside the foot shot and leadership, but I'm not too sure leadership does anything. Don't think it does. Outside the foot shot obviously can be very good if you're looking at the goal in that certain way where he doesn't decide to use his left foot and use the outside foot, and that'll be very good as well for you. But that gets into his skills and weak foot. He does have 4-star weak foot anyway, so he's reliable on his left foot. And his skill moves, okay, they're not 5-star, but I think 4-star is good enough. And with how good his stats are, just all across the board, I think it's fine. It's only 4. Like I say, 4 is good enough for me, and 5's even better, but you 4's, like I say, it's fine. So this is the team I used them in, and this is my actual team in Foot Champs. Obviously, this is my new first owner Road to Glory account, which I started just over a week ago now. So if you've missed a few of them episodes, then go check them out. You can see the progress we've made through the team, and obviously we packed this bad boy right near the start. So that's the team we used them in, and in terms of the tactics, we played a 3-5-2 with him as a striker with Rooney, Grealish behind, Sane on right, Sterling on left, Davis delaying it in CDMs, and back three of Gomez, Wan-Bissaka, Walker. And I haven't tried De Gea yet. I've managed to pack him in a player pick, but before that, so when I was actually using Rooney, I had him as I had Areola in that instead of De Gea. But yeah, so that's the only change from the games that I did play with Rooney. And a few other players on the bench from the packs that have come out, 81 plus picks, and the 85 double upgrade as well. So yeah, so that is the team we used them in. So would I say it's worth it? 1,000% would say it's worth it. Honestly, if the only reason I'd say I'd let you off with not doing this card is if you just generally can't afford it. If you can afford this card and you don't do it, then you're out of your mind, to be honest. It's probably the most fun I've used with a card, and it's probably one of the best cards I've used this year. I'd most definitely recommend getting him. Like I say, if you don't, then there's got to be good enough reason for it, because he's up there with the best players I've used, and I don't think many players are going to top him really, other than like the top tier icons and team of the years. I think he'll be up there with them, and probably above a few of them as well. A few icons and team of the years. So I definitely recommend this card. And like I say, his price, I think it's, last time I checked, I'm pretty sure it was like 400-ish K. I know the market's been up and down really since team of the year, so it might be fluctuating quite a bit, so I'm not too sure exactly. And I'm looking now, 390, that is, for that card, it's an absolute bargain. When you look at that like Ryan Brewster and that card that came out yesterday, that Pedro Gonçalves or whatever he's called, and they're coming in at like 200k, and for double that you can get this card. It's just a no-brainer, to be honest. So that's enough said about Rooney. Like I say, go get him, and I'll show you a few of his clips that I managed to get with him now. So guys, these are the clips I managed to get with Rooney. There isn't many, to be honest. There's like 10 clips, but the stats speak for themselves. The card's just insane, really. There's plenty of better goals I scored, but these are just the ones that I have recorded. I probably should have recorded a few more during the weekend league, because there's so many goals, as you've seen by the stats, that I scored. So I probably should have got a few more. Unfortunately I didn't, but just do the card and you'll see for yourself how good he really is, and you can see, like I say, see for yourself really. Most definitely worth it. So I would go and get your hands on this card if you haven't already. I'm sure most people with the coins that can afford him, and that fodder that they've got, will do it. And you know what, actually that brings me on to another point. I've just thought then, with these upgrade packs that are out, the 81 plus picks and that 85 double upgrade, if you've done them, get like 10 or 15 81 plus picks done. If you got a load of like non-rares and rares in your club, get them done, and before you know it, you've cut probably half the price off this Rooney card. So that's what I definitely recommend to do. If you don't have like the coins for it now, just get a few of them 81 plus picks built, and sooner or later you'll get it. And it is there for a reasonable time, so you can get your hands on it. But this is the last clip now, so I'm going to leave it there. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and until the next one, I'm out.